Hey YouTube, it's Patrick. Coming at you with the final garden video. As you can see, it's totally done. I'm gonna have some film I shot yesterday. I'm gonna put that on after this. Basically what I learned was I probably bit off a little bit more than I could chew. The garden's a little bit bigger than I could probably manage. Two, I need to get a little bit away from the borders slightly. There's a lot of stuff getting in the way of the electric fence. Weed management is probably my #1 goal for next year. As you can see, there's still plenty of grass and stuff. I actually had the rototiller stuck with all kinds of stuff that I was rototilling, so I'm gonna try to mow this down and then rototill it. But yeah, I know what works and what don't works, what I get a lot of, what I don't get a lot of. So I think, obviously, as you see, the one thing that's left there is the kale. I'm going to do kale again next year, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to try chickpeas because they were doing really good before they got eaten by the deer. And cucumbers, tomatoes. Some things I'm not going to do are probably bigger corn. I want to try strawberry corn again, but the regular corn, I might not do wheat again since I didn't really get any out of that. But overall, it was a great experience. There's a lot of hard work, which is great, being outdoors with family. This is Grandma and Grandpa's house, so it brought us all closer together, as well as it did me and my daughter. She was just out digging for worms this morning and taking out a bunch of rotten tomatoes and cucumbers that were buried and putting them in there for them to eat. So it's been a really great experience. And also, you really realize how hard it is to produce your own food. I thought I would have so much food that I'd be canning this year. There's two reasons why I didn't can. One, a little bit financial. I didn't have, I already spent all the money for the new stuff for the garden, and I really couldn't afford any canning stuff. So what I did is just give away all my extra produce to friends and family, and that was a great experience as well. So, but yeah, I'm glad I could have shared this garden season with you, and I'll be back next year. So I'll see you on YouTube. Hey YouTube, it's Patrick. You can't feel the temperature through YouTube, but it's cold today. I got a winter hat on, long pants and a sweatshirt. But I'm doing a final garden video, kind of what I learned, what I'll do differently, and all that good stuff. But I wanted to give you guys, before I'm about to return this land, how I left it. I'm about to rototill everything, get all these weeds out of here, and all that good stuff. But no, our corn, we had a decent harvest with that. I mean, I wouldn't say even decent. We had about 5 to 6 years for all those plants. That's not very good, but at least we had some corn one night, and that was delish. The wheat also, this is where the wheat was. I had problems with that. That pretty much got windblown, and was the end of that. Tomatoes, I had so many tomatoes. There's still a bunch of tomatoes here that I'm going to take out of here today. Some down there, rotten. Kale is something that I'm going to do next year. And you see the kale is still thriving. And that's really you can eat kale in your salads and whatnot, but what I use it for is just juicing. It's really great for juicing. Pumpkin's really good, except something's eating it right now. And the backside is doing okay. But yeah, I got a little, something's eating the front of this. Sons of guns. But yeah, other than that, it's a beautiful orange pumpkin. I had carrots. I didn't have a lot of luck with. There's my one carrot. These are like baby carrots. I mean, all edible, but not quite what I was hoping for in the carrot department. And these are planted pretty early, and they're pretty late, and that's kind of all I got. So I don't know. I'm gonna try carrots because obviously I can still grow them, but we'll see how they go next year. Oh, my purple top turnips. Those things came out so good. Look at that. I mean, that one's a little rotted on the bottom from I let it stay in there too long, but I juiced a lot of those too. Those were really good. I did have one or two. This is where the zucchini was. I did have one or two really big zucchinis, but not quite what I was hoping for those either. And then my chickpeas. These were where my chickpeas were. Those got, when I had the electric fence problem, those got wiped out. And I'm definitely going to try those again next year because they were growing really well. It was just until they got ransacked by the animals. But this is a strawberry corn, also ransacked by animals.